Hey, why you out of breath? I'm about to read another chapter of Surrender. Oh, fair enough. Lessons in Confidence. I studied so goddamn much, I don't want to talk about it. The day of your return from the Maldives. You stare down at your phone, rereading the email for the third time. This is so out of the blue. It's only been a week since I resigned. So? Reagan, you really don't think it's weird? That someone will be interested in hiring a sharp, newly available writer like you? No, I don't. But things like this don't happen, at least not to me. You shake your head and tuck the phone away, too tired from your flight to process everything right now. Aren't you gonna answer that? I will in the morning after I had time to think. I don't want to get my hopes up too high. It's probably too good to be true. Let's face it, no recruiter has ever reached out to me before. And that's it. We get inside. Despite her cool expression, Reagan is firm when she grips your wrist and storms up to your apartment. Once inside, she points at the door to your dungeon. Your heart skips a beat. I want you to know now. You clearly need another lesson. You have no idea what's going on, but Reagan's sudden change of mood can only mean one thing. You're displeased with me? You bet your sweet ass I am. Get in there. You enter the dungeon. Reagan slams the door closed so hard it shakes the room. Now tell me why I've ordered you in here. Still startled, you rack your brain for a reason. Because I didn't answer my email? And that's what started this whole thing. You didn't like how I handled that recruitment email. Now we're getting somewhere. Reagan leans over you, mere inches away. Her whole body emanates heat and power. You want to be a dummy? But it'll never work. Not when you're missing a key element. Confidence. Without confidence, you never get the respect you deserve. Not from your employer, and definitely not from your sub. Reagan steps back and gestures to you, her eye appraising. Start by showing me your body. Easy enough? You reach to begin pulling your clothes off, but Reagan grips your wrist, stopping you. I didn't say undress. I said show me your body. You don't need to get naked to make me want it. You turn to show her the swell of your backside, tossing a playful glance over your shoulder. You invite her scrutiny. Well, mistress, what do you think? I think your ass is a piece of heaven. Your waist is a masterpiece, and your thighs are miracles. I could stare at that body for years and never tire of it. You fight the urge to fidget as Reagan approaches you. I won't lie, that body is the first thing that drew me to you. It was designed for pleasure and for pain. You really thought that right away? You're still glowing with pleasure when Reagan once again starts looking at you in that detached, appraising way. Now that we covered your appearance, it's time to move on to your other attributes. Other attributes? Like what? Let's start with that brilliant mind of yours. Tell me what you're best at work. Instead of hearing you beg, I want to hear you brag. Okay. I'm good at getting people engaged and involved. I wrote speeches and helped craft policy, and that got people excited about Henry's campaign. People who he otherwise wouldn't have been able to reach. Reagan narrows her eyes at you and nods once. Okay, now say it again. You're getting frustrated with Reagan's command. When you speak again, it's with rough determination. My words speak to people. I can make people understand complex issues and even get them to take action. Getting better. Again. Reagan. You rub your hands and give up trying to fight her. I'm good at my job. I was a viable asset to Luis's campaign, and they were lucky to have me. There it is. That's exactly how I want you to talk during your interview. Strong, loud, and confident. I knew you had it in you. You just need a little coaxing. Reagan's mood shifts from one of detached authority to a much hotter intensity. Now that you're feeling more confident in yourself, it's time for the next part of the lesson. If it's anything like part 1, I think I'm gonna like it. A good dame always maintains perfect control, or at least projects that, or at least projects illusion of it. Your sub is trusting you with their darkest secret. Your sub is trusting you with their darkest desires. You have to be worthy of that trust, or at least project it. Reagan, does that mean you've been pretending this whole time? Hardly. My confidence is well earned. So, it's basically fake it till you make it. In a manner of speaking, yes. But if your sub can tell you're faking, then the whole experience will fall off. She leans in close, her next words a whisper against your mouth. It's like faking an orgasm. A good partner will always be able to tell. You sigh and open your mouth against hers, but she doesn't deepen the pressure. Not so fast. You haven't earned a kiss yet. But I've done everything you asked. Yes, but it's one thing to talk about confidence. It's another thing to show it. Enough. Oh, fuck you. Even though you long to feel the touch of Reagan's lips, your interest peaks. What did you have in mind? If you want to be a convincing dame, then you need to put your skill to the test. If you think you're ready, we can pay a quick visit to a fetish club and roleplay as 2 strangers meeting for the first time. Just a woman like me, waiting to be picked up by a dominatrix like you. Delight grips you. Roleplay with Reagan is always fun. Do it in public adds an extra element of excitement. Hey! Where'd all those diamonds come from? Mind your damn business, David. But weren't you just in like the 200s? I said mind your business, David. But you did the last chapter like less than an hour ago, and you ended with like 200 diamonds. Mind your damn business, Sophia. What fetish club did you have in mind? Reagan grins wickedly and turns to leave the dungeon. The one I first took you to, of course. I'll see you there in half an hour. You arrive at the BDSM club just after sunset, feeling exhilarated. Since you're supposed to pretend you're here on your own, you head straight for the bar. Look at you, all grown up and cursed. Look at you, all grown up and cruising for new blood. I can't believe you remember me. I never get an ass like yours. How can I get you? You spot Reagan out of the corner of your eye and shake your head. Nothing right now, thanks. I found what I'm looking for. You approach Reagan with a sure step, remembering her instructions but confidence. Hello, stranger. You chose a dangerous place to get a drink. You stop a few paces short of Reagan, doing your best to look as suave as she always does. There's so many sharks in this water. A woman like you is sure to get bitten. It makes you think I don't bite back. You blink, taken aback. As a sub, you'd never reply so boldly to a dominant, even one you just met. Does your dominant allow you to talk to her like that? If you were my sub. Reagan interrupts with a short laugh. Oh, I never take up a dominant like you. I need someone with a more masterful hand. She's doing this on purpose. Act like a dominant instead of let me take charge. Wait, if you're my sub, you wouldn't be saying that for long. You refuse to let Reagan. You refuse to let Reagan win. If she's gonna throw punches, you plan to roll with them. Don't let my sweet smile fool you. I've been around the dungeon a few times. Reagan smirks, clearly enjoying herself. Please, you look like you wouldn't hurt a fly. He got on his knees and begged for it. If I had you on my knees, that mouth would be too busy to beg. Reagan relaxes her stance as you pass through the first test of your skills. I can appreciate Dame with a take no prisoners attitude. The praise says heat spreading through you, giving you another boost of confidence. Oh, I take plenty of prisoners. In fact, take Reagan by the arm and lead her across the room to a wall of toys. I think we'll start your torture right now. You run the silky feathers through your fingers, shuddering as you remember the sensation on your naked skin. And you call that thing torture? The way I use it, it'd be crying out for release. Reagan looks skeptical, but you know that the best way to get her to do anything is to get her. My mistake. I thought you looked strong enough to handle it, but if I'm wrong... Her eyes narrow as you playfully spin your new toy. I'm not afraid of pain, or of you. Then prove it. You brush the feather toy delicately against her neck. She swallows hard, but retains her composure. That seemed a little tame to me. Are you sure you don't want me to show you how it's done? You smile coyly. You may not be an expert dame, but you know Reagan's only used to play in one type of game. Give me a body part worth teasing, and then we'll see who's tame. Jeez, I'm stuttering so much. I'm trying to focus on just reading, since I keep stuttering so damn much, but damn. Damn. You hold her gaze as you slowly trail You hold her gaze as you slowly trail the feathers up your inner thigh and to the crest of your legs. Reagan makes a gesture over her body as if inviting you to make your selection. If you're so determined to prove me wrong, have at me. Anywhere you want. Good girl. You know Reagan's always indulging you, but you still delight in your temporary authority. You move slowly, savoring it. Well, I don't have all night. And I'll take as long as I please. You push Reagan into a chair and shuttle tickler down her leg till you reach the exposed skin of her ankle. She tenses her muscles reflectively, and you smile satisfied response. Oh no, is that too much for you? You have to try harder than that. This time, you gesture for Reagan to bear more of her chest to you. She draws her neckline down so you can see the tantalizing swell, her breast peeking up at you. Taking your lower lip between your teeth, you bite back a moan. She traces the feathered tip over her soft curves to slightest touch. Not bad. What else do you have for me? You've been such a good girl. I think you should have a say. A smile creeps across her face. You don't trust that look, but you're also starting to get very worked up. Tickle me right here. Reagan reaches down and lifts the hem of her dress, revealing the perfect curve of her outer thigh. God, yes. You dance the feather toy across her perfect skin, raising goose flesh in your wake. The fuck is goose flesh? Goose bumps? Goose bumps? Is that goose flesh? Goose bumps? What the? Goose flesh is goose bumps? Please tell me that's not the same thing. Please tell me that's not the same thing. Oh my god. Reagan strains to control her muscles. Before you have time to pull away, Reagan's hand darts out and grabs you on the wrist. Add up technique. Very impressive. How impressive? Impressive enough to take the rest of this session to the back room. You'll come with me. She hurries you toward a curtain that leads back to a private area where more couples are playing. Reagan finds through the corner. You know it's your last chance to assert yourself before she resumes full command. It's time for you to get off. Oh wait, you to get me out. No. It's time for me to taste you. You nudge Reagan gently against the wall, your hand flat on her chest. I'm going to glide my tongue all over your body. You have no choice but to stand there and take it. And that's an order I'll happily submit to you. You get on your knees. You get on your knees, your hands all over Reagan, as you greedily push aside her clothes. If it gets to be too much, you can always resort to your safe word. You can never be too much for me. Reagan plunges her hands into your hair. She guides you between her thighs. There's no mistake who's in control. Her hips bug up to meet your mouth as you find her entrance and lap it in long strokes. Don't get greedy. I want to take my time tasting you, and that's what I'm going to do. Reagan hitches her leg, so rests over your shoulder. You have no choice but to bury yourself deeper inside her. Go ahead, little lamb. I dare you to try. It doesn't take long for satisfaction to come. Tone Knight has been working up to this moment. Even when you're on top, I get to come whenever I want. As Reagan's hips move harder against your mouth, demanding complete submission, you know she's right. My God, let me finish you off, please. Only because you've been such a confident girl. You can feel the pulse of her convulsive release to every part of your body. You're hot and panting, and all you want is more. If I want to be a real dame, I'm going to need a lot more practice, but this was an amazing start. Your legs shake as you and Reagan adjust your clothes, her glances predictably amused. A few more nights like this, and you're ready for the next lesson. What's the next lesson? You'll find out when I'm ready to tell you, and not a second before. Later that week, you meet Mallory at an upscale boutique to find the perfect outfit for your job interview. Okay, I need a rundown on the look we're going for. More intellectual sex goddess or high-powered political sex goddess? Is there a reason all your options include sex goddess? The sex goddess part built in, my friend. I'm just trying to properly assess her. You laugh as you... Ooh, that's too far. I put my phone too far away from my face, and I couldn't read. No, I'm gonna try it. You laugh as you start pursuing the racks. A shopping excursion with Mallory is the final confidence boost you need to get this right. And we're gonna bring the phone right back. That was painful. High-powered political sex goddess then. It's a political writer gig at Nerve, that new online magazine that broke the BuzzFeed story. Oh wow, Nerve is everywhere right now. That's a hell of a first interview. Yeah, I still can't believe I found something so perfect so fast. It feels so surreal for them to contact me like out of that fuck you, and fuck you. It feels so surreal for them to contact me out of the blue like that. You trail off and you hear Reagan's voice in your head, reminding you about your dumbass confidence. And I say, no, you're lucky to get me on such short notice. Damn straight. Did the email say anything about who recommended you for the position? It said I was highly recommended, but didn't mention the name. Must have been someone on Luis's campaign, though. You cast a sideways look. Speaking of, how are things down there? Is it a desolate wasteland since I left? Basically, I was so desperate for assignment that I talked to the water cooler delivery guy for an hour yesterday. I'm sorry, that sounds awful. It wasn't. He moonlights as an underwear model. Mallory! What? I scheduled a ton of tweets while we chatted. Your girl can multitask with the best of them. Seriously though, let's get down to the campaign wire, so everyone has their noses to the grindstone. Mallory, I'm really gonna miss having my bestie in the office. I'm gonna miss you too. But this is a good move for you. It sounds like a serious step up. I know. I've already tackled things at a national level. Look at you, all grown up and full of yourself. Where's this newfound confidence come from? Melly, I found in the bedroom. Meg is making me see myself in ways I never dared to before. And that's it. If we're going to capitalize on this bold new you, we need an outfit that kicks ass and takes names. She pulls out a sexy yet professional blouse and slacks combo and holds it up. And this is just the thing to do it. Look, I just got these damn diamonds. Calm down. Yeah, I think we spent more diamonds on Nadine's side than Reagan's side. Because Nadine's side, you gotta account for the outfits that you're gonna pay for in like every chapter. Reagan's, you can get off without having to pay for an outfit. And if you do pay for an outfit, it's for Nadine, not for Reagan. This is where Dame would wear to her dream job, which means it's perfect for me. The people at Nerve aren't gonna know what hit them. You're ready to take your purchase to the checkout counter, but Mallory stops you. Not so fast. I spot something I know I won't be able to resist. I watched you guys a pair of super sexy, super tall stilettos sitting on a shoe display. These are made for more than walking. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. They're gorgeous, but you really think I can pull them off? Are you kidding? You're killing those. In the interview and the dungeon. Put the shoes up and turn them in your hands. The patent leather firm yet supple. Shoes like these can bring so much pleasure, pain. You slide your fingers along the spike. Imagine how it would feel to place your fingers with the tongue. No, confident, sexy Dame will go to an interview without them. I'm in. What is this? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, you lost the stiletto heels. Job 72, you have the chance to collect special items to add to your dungeon. Collect them all to get sexy bonuses throughout the story and unlock a special scene at the end of the book. Armed with your new shoes and your new outfit, you're ready for anything, including your upcoming interview. I swear when I talk, I miss a few letters in words. Like I say one word, I just miss like a couple letters in it. Especially when reading it. The day of your interview dawns and you're feeling confident about your prospects. Reagan and Mallory are right. I'm my way up in the world. Nerve would be lucky to have me. You push through the door of your prosthetic new office right on time. A man and a woman wait in the lobby to greet you. I was gonna say, a man, but there's also a woman there, so never mind. Miss Guerrero, welcome to Nerve. I'm Clive from Human Resources. He reaches out to shake your hand, giving your outfit an appreciative look. Just like that, you'd think this is a fashion magazine. Very polished. Thanks, but fashion's way too cutthroat for me. Politics is more my speed. Stop stuttering. Funny, a woman of many talents, I see. This is Natalia, is that how it's spelled? Missaid? This is Natalia Levin, our senior political editor. AKA your boss, if you press us today. Something about the woman is familiar, but you can't seem to place her. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Likewise, please follow me. He leads you and Natalia to a conference room and gestures for you to take a seat at the round table. The knights at the round table? As I mentioned in your email, we've reviewed your body of work. You accomplished a lot in a very short time. And based on the recommendations we received, you made quite an impression on some influential people. One almost wonders how you managed it all. She eyes you sharply, but you refuse to let yourself appear flustered. A Dame wouldn't let this kind of talk slide. I have accomplished a lot, but that's because politics is my passion. It's easy to succeed at something when you're willing to put everything you have into it. You certainly put everything you had into that outfit. I'll say that much for you. The senior editor's praise sounds honest, but oddly begrudging. Politics are all about branding and image. Sending the right message matters. Sending the right message matters, even behind the scenes. It's important to convey an air of control. Exactly. None of writers see the benefits of a curated image. With a friendly smile, Clive pulls out a pen and launches into his questions. We'll start with a simple one. In your opinion, what's the most important part of being a political writer? Most important part is staying unbiased. A good political writer keeps opinions off the page. My job is to present facts, not pursue an agenda. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's always good to brush up on the basics. Natalia gives you a chilly stare as Clive jots down a few notes. You fight the urge to fidget. It's a good thing I practice being stared at, and at least I have my clothes on this time. Politics doesn't usually confirm. Politics doesn't usually conform to the typical 9-to-5 work schedule. How do you feel about being asked to work odd or extended hours when it's a big story or an election? I instantly forgot what you just said. Well, I'll do anything to get the story. I'm a firm believer in work-life balance, but there are times when the story comes first. I have to say, I like what I'm hearing. You also understand the world of politics. I love everything about it. The demanding pace, the high stakes, the power. My turn to ask a question. No. 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 No, it's not. I don't want to hear from you. Next. Clive. God, what a nice, very nice, handsome name. You have a question for me? You have another question for me? Natalia, you can leave. Why am I stuttering so much? Her eyes glitter as they meet yours. You can't help feeling that she knows about the photos leaked to Luis's office. As you know, politics is rife with intrigue. What would you do if you found out an elected official had a dark secret? If I found a secret, I'd get rid of the evidence. That's an unorthodox approach. At Nerve, we pride ourselves on journalistic integrity. We don't destroy evidence, we report it. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Of course, I dig deep to find out the real story. That's all questions for now. Is there anything else we should know about you? This is my last chance to impress them. So come up with something good. Something Rick would approve of. You should know that I won't be intimidated, no matter what you draw me. I overcome more obstacles this past year than most people face in a decade. I don't take things lying down unless I want to. Pause. That's some guaranteed. I have to say, it's not at all what I expected. You art your brow in your best radiant intonation. That seems to react instinctively to it. Her whole posture is softening. I hope you're not disappointed by what you found. Surprised, but certainly not disappointed. We still have a few more candidates to interview, but you're the woman to beat. We'll be in touch. I look forward to hearing from you. Leave the interview feeling proud of yourself for doing your best, no matter what the outcome. You head home once you leave the Nerve building. After all the prep work you put in, You deserve a nice, long, restful evening to yourself. I also deserve to hear a friendly voice. I punched Reagan to let her know how the interview went. You got your phone and dial Reagan, fuck you, and pause. You got your phone and dial. Reagan picks up on the first ring. Damn, bitch, let it ring twice at least. Nadine, how'd it go? Am I talking to the newest political writer at Nerve? I'm not sure. My political... fuck you. I'm not sure. My potential boss seems like an ice queen. I felt like she hated me before I walked in the door. I'm not sure if I changed her mind. That's unacceptable. You're surprised to hear the hard edge of Reagan's dominant voice on the other end of the line. On the other end of the line. You will get that job, Nadine. That's all there is to it. What do you mean by that?